Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try two of these Cheetos mac and cheese bowls. This one is the 4 cheesy, and the red one is the cheesy bacon flavor with other natural flavors. We bought these at Meijer. They come in a 4-pack for $6.99, so you get 4 bowls of one flavor for $6.99. I thought I would just try 2 flavors in one video. So let me talk about the mac and cheese 4 cheesy first. It is 250 calories for the container. There you go. You eat the whole thing for $2.50, and there's your other info for you. And let's see, hopefully you can read that. It's pretty tiny. Remove lid and seasoning pouch. So you're gonna remove the lid completely. You'll see loose powder, just leave it in there. Add water to the fill line inside the cup, stir it up. Microwave uncovered on high for 3 minutes or until the pasta is tender. Do not drain. You'll need the liquid inside to do the sauce. Stir in the seasoning pouch. Mix 2 to 3 minutes for maximum cheesiness. I think this one says the same thing. The bacon one is 230 calories. It's actually less calories. There's the information for that one. And I think it has the same directions. 3 minutes, seasoning pouch. Yeah, it's the exact same directions. So I'm surprised the bacon one is less calories. That's interesting. It must be the type of cheese it uses or something. So let me turn you down just a little bit. I'm going to open the 4 cheese one first. And you see you have the pouch. I wonder if it's labeled. No, don't see any label on it. So I'll just have to remember that this is the 4 cheese one. And then this one's going to be the exact same thing. Oh, it's an aluminum one. And wow, there's a lot of white powder on top of this one. It's almost like salt or something. You can see it all over the top. Same noodles. I don't know why this one got all crusty and the other one didn't. Who knows? So I'm going to, it was sealed though. It wasn't open or anything. So I'm going to add water to these. Hold on. I'm going to add water just to one of them. I don't want the other one. I'll do the other one once this one comes out. So I'm going to fill this up to the fill line. And stir it up real good. You want to make sure the powder is all over the bottom. That's really what you want to do. Okay, so you don't add the seasoning yet. The seasoning goes in after you've cooked it. So, okay. So that's that one. I'm going to get this one in the microwave. I put them in these little paper bowls, so if they bubble over, they won't go over the microwave. So that just is a good tip for you. If you have a paper plate or a paper towel, you might want to lay it underneath of it because sometimes they boil over. So I'm going to get this one in the microwave. Once that one comes out, I'll start this one. It'll look exactly the same. So it won't show me putting the water in, but I'll show you me putting the powder in there. So I'll be right back. All right, so the bacon one is in the microwave right now, and this is the cheesy one. I want you to see how much water is in the bottom of this bowl. Look at this. There's a good, I mean, that's like a, I don't know, that's like a fourth a cup of water. I'm going to dump this out in the sink real quick. That's why I use a bowl. Just thought, that's why I use a bowl. But I'm not going to add that back into my package because it would have been in the microwave, not in the bowl, if I didn't have the bowl. So I'm not going to add it. There is moisture, still some moisture in there. So there's the seasoning pouch. So I'm going to dump it all in there. Got it all. I'm just going to stir it into the noodles. And you do have to get it down to where the water that's in the bottom kind of mixes with the powder because it doesn't make for a good macaroni if it's got the clumps of powder in here. And you can see why you need to mix this for 2 to 3 minutes because you can see that the powder really clumps up really bad. Yeah, look at that. getting there though. Yeah, maybe I should have dumped some of that water in there to give it a little more liquid to dissolve that. No, I'm gonna make it just like you would have if I hadn't had the bowl in there. Because like I said, the bowl just captured stuff that would be in the bottom of your microwave, so that wouldn't have been in the container anyway. Yeah, I got rid of most of it. I think that's good. Yeah, most of the powder's mixed in. I got a few like pieces here and there. My microwave just went off for the other one. Just kind of mash this against the side. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the other one out, and this one should be ready to eat. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the big one. I swear it has more liquid in the bottom of that one than the other one did. I'm gonna add just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit of this back in there. And I'm gonna dump the rest. Yeah, because the other one I think was a little dry, honestly. So I'm going to cut this package open. And again, this is the bacon one. It smells good. It smells a little smoky, like a bacon would smell. It's amazing though. Think about all that liquid that would have been in the bottom of your microwave if I hadn't have done the bowls underneath. That would have made a complete and total mess in your microwave. I mean, just awful. Yeah, I think that little bit just extra water helps to get a little bit more moisture in the powder, so that's probably a good idea. I wouldn't want to dump it all in there because I think it would be too wet, but just a little bit. That's probably a good thing. And you get 4 of these, so the first one, if you screw it up, you'll know next time what to do for the next 3, right? That smells a lot like bacon bits, like a very strong artificial chemical bacon. That's what that smells like. So here they are. I'm going to take them over the table and give them a try. Hey, so I'm going to try the 3 cheese one first, and it's been sitting for, I don't know, like a couple minutes. I wish the powder had dissolved a little bit better, but it is what it is. The noodles, it's a little like spiral noodles. They just have a different texture than like the elbow macaroni does. They're like thinner and a little easier to eat. I was seeing if they are not made by Kraft, so I was curious about that. The flavor reminds you a lot of a Kraft macaroni and cheese. Cheese flavor is decent. It's got a bit of a saltiness to it. Not bad. It does not remind me of Cheetos at all. It doesn't have that Cheeto flavor. Yeah, it's more like a Kraft macaroni and cheese, although I think the Kraft macaroni and cheese has actually a little more of the cheese flavor. I like the flavor of that powder a lot better. Not bad, not great. It's just okay. That one, the 3 cheese one, would be a 3 out of 5 for me. I mean, there's other macaroni and cheese meals, the frozen kind, that I would just assume eat, and they're easier to make. You just grab them out of the freezer and microwave, and you don't have to worry about doing the water and all that stuff. So it's good. It's just, it is what it is. It's average. So this one is the cheesy bacon. Like I said, it smells a lot like bacon bits. That very strong artificial smoke flavor is here. Again, salty. You get a little salt in there. And I'm saying that because you can actually taste the salt. So they're not like it's it's hiding salt. It actually tastes like salt. Not quite as bad as a bacon bit. It's not quite that like chemical, like the super artificial flavor. It's not quite that bad. It is leaning that way though. There's definitely more flavor with the bacon one, and it's hard to believe it's less calories too. If I had to buy, I'm gonna give them both 3s out of 5s. They're both just average, you know, every day. There's nothing super exciting about them. I think there are other, if you want the container meals like this, where you put the water in and you microwave them, I think the Kraft or the Velveeta or something like that is just as good as these, if not a little bit better. I don't think these are bad. Like I said, I just don't think they're great. I actually like the texture. Probably the Velveeta is better than these. Yeah, overall, it's a 3 out of 5 for me. I would, if I were to choose from one of these two, I would get the bacon one just because it has more flavor. The cheese one just kind of is kind of plain, but it is just cheese. Yeah, it's just not very strong, like bold flavor. Whereas the bacon, it's a pretty bold flavor. That bacon is, the smokiness really does add a lot of flavor. It's more smoky than bacon, but you get where they're going with that. Yeah, so definitely a lot more flavor in the bacon one. So out of the two, I would pick the bacon one, but I'd still give them both 3 out of 5s. So they do also make these in, if you don't want to make them in the microwave with the water, you can also do a stovetop version, which is in a box, and you buy it in a box and you make it on the stove. You boil your water, cook your noodles, add your powder, just like you would with a Kraft meal. They do also sell those too. Maybe they would be different. I can't imagine the flavor being any different. The texture actually is not bad with either one of these. The noodles are actually cooked or the macaroni, the pasta is actually cooked really, really well. It's not hard like some of these get. It's not mushy. It's actually cooked really well for texture. So the texture might be better, a little different on the stove, but I doubt it. But the flavor is probably not going to be much different unless you add butter or something. That's the only thing I can think of that the stovetop directions might add that this doesn't. But yeah, for me, these are just okay. I would rather have other brands. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.